you ever try something that was so weird you didn't even want to tell people about it? Well, I'm here to tell you what I'm doing weird. It's a new thing that I came across. I've been wearing this little, you may or may not have heard of it. It is a patch. It's a little tiny patch, right? I've been wearing this patch at this point for 67 days. You wear it 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Now, why would you wear this patch, Lisa? You might ask. Well, it's not medicine, and it's not magic. And you really can't tell it's doing anything in theory, okay? It claims that it taps into your body's own heat to wake up your stem cells. Our stem cells go dormant at like age 30 or something, and us old people don't produce anyway. It's supposed to be some kind of light therapy that works with your body to help you feel better, right? And I was like, I came across it. One of the girls that I know from doTERRA, she was talking about how fabulous she felt and how amazing. And I says, well, now this is just for me because I'm all about natural stuff that people rave about. That's how I got into doTERRA, right? Because doTERRA is my love, right? And these little bottles, I started using them whenever I actually started using the oils and seeing how powerful they were. I jumped in full force, and I will sell you some doTERRA the minute you want. The doTERRA's products work. Okay. So I still use doTERRA daily. I mean, they are magical. Now, so back to the little patch, right? So I'm like, there's a link that you can sign up under me and try these, and I get credit, which is awesome because I don't really make that much money. Poor John. John's like, you got the most expensive hobby, but so we tried them. John and I both started them at the same time. Now, I have noticed things in John, but John has not noticed things in John. John's also that way with the oils, although now after 6 years, he will request certain oils and stuff because he knows how powerful they are and how helpful they are. But we are doing the patch, and I have noticed something that we've been treating with the oils, that we have improved with. This patch seems to be also offering John big time benefits, even though he doesn't see it. I do. I'm not going to go into more details there, but it's pretty exciting stuff with him. Well, Lisa Joe, your essential oil girl, has Hashimoto's. So my thing is, why not? But let me first tell. Whenever I started looking at it, they have testimonies. People get on and they tell these amazing. Oh, I put it on and like immediately had so much energy and da 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 and my aches and pains. I've been using it for 6 weeks and my aches and pains are all better. Or after 2 years, I have no more pain. I was going to have a hip replacement and now I don't have to. This type thing. Just too good to be true statements, right? So I thought, why not? So we're wearing this patch. So I wanted to give you an honest update. 67 days we've been doing this. They suggest with this patch that it be, again, I've told y'all this with oils before. Your body has taken a very long time to get into the condition of disrepair that it is in. So nothing is going to be an overnight fix. Okay. Well, that's what they're saying about the patch too. They suggest wearing it minimum 6 months up to a year before you say that you don't notice anything and it's not doing anything. Well, here I am 67 days in. Let me give you a progress report. So my first notice whenever I wear the patch, I like kind of freaked out because you can't feel anything, right? But my Hashi body, whenever I put it on, because they say to wear it 12 hours, whenever I put it on, within 5 hours or so, I started getting super duper anxious and just like anxiety type anxious. And I didn't really make that correlation till 2 or 3 days later. And then I reached out to, the group, oh, is this normal? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, just cut it down to da, da, da. So I ended up not cutting it in half literally, but cutting my time down. So I wore the patch for like 5 hours. I backed down from 12 because it was causing me anxiety, which tells me two things. One, Hashimoto sucks. Two, it's doing something, right? So I would like to report it did not help me sleep. If anything, it made it harder for me to sleep, which again, it's doing something, right? Not in a good way. So the first month was kind of rocky. I even reached out to my doctor and he says, well, maybe the patches aren't going to work for you. And I'm like, yeah, but am I giving it an honest try? So I cut it back to like 5 hours and then a day, and that seemed to work. I was able to do that. And so now I can wear it the whole 12 hours. And my secret, and I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but here's what I'm doing. I put it on at like 10:30 at night and then take it off at 10:30 in the morning. And whenever I do that, because John gets up in the morning, he puts his on the back of his neck. I put it below my belly button. There's 2 different places you're supposed to put it. Blah blah blah. So I put it on, and I sleep most days okay. It definitely has not improved my sleep. So that's check E for one. However, again, 67 days. So do you give up on something that you know is doing something, but you can't really tell what it's doing? So we're continuing on. We are going to continue this for at least 6 months. Another thing that I know, so in other words, and I think it probably has to do with Hashimoto's. I think it's an autoimmune something. Our immune systems are so messed up that this is how my body is reacting, trying to heal itself. That's how I'm going to look at it. Okay. So, I'm going to continue wearing the patch. Energy, that's another claim. It's giving me so much energy. Ooh. No, it hasn't taken my doTERRA products have been a godsend for me as far as my Hashimoto symptoms. Okay, let's start there. But I was hoping to escalate, right? Right? Some people, oh, now I'm losing weight. And I'm like, no, I'm not gaining weight, but I'm certainly not losing weight. So I'm not seeing any super duper big results. But I did want to check in. I'm seeing stuff in John, but I'm not seeing anything in me. So I'm kind of hoping, because with Hashimoto's, whenever you have Hashimoto's, you have to get blood work 2 or 3 times a year. So I'm hoping that it shows up in my blood work, what's going on, right? Plus, a lot of people say, that they don't. Some people talk about that they notice something right away. Oh, hair growth. One of the now, mind you, my hair is okay, but one of the big things people keep talking about is hair growth and how it's helping their hair, and their hair, if it's gray, is starting to go back to its original color. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. Although I kind of like my little gray. I don't got anyway. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I just needed to make this video as a timestamp. At 67 days, meh. But I'm going to keep trying it. So if you're curious about the patch, I have a link below in the comment section. Click on the link. It's got a button, and you can go check out what some of the information about the patch. And I would love it if you did do that, if you would check it out under my link, right? So I would get credit. and you may be like me and just not want to be on prescription medication, because right now I am free and clear of prescription medication because of my oils. And and uh maybe it's something you want to try, or at least look at the reviews, because some people are, like I said, it's like, ooh, if only, right? All right, that's all I got. Patch X39, what it's called. It doesn't hurt. It's not hard to pull off and on, but it sticks. You can wear it in your shower. You're going swimming, you wear it in swimming pool, that type thing. But yeah, that's what I'm trying. I know it's so weird, right? Y'all, if it turns out to be a miracle patch, don't you think I'm going to get on here and just go on and on and on? Well, I already went on and on and on. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Love you guys. Day 67.